Huntersville, stores are starting to see some shortages on the must-get items, not just bread and milk. And as you can see here, winter weather supplies may be even harder to come by. In fact, if you were trying to find some de-icer or that snow shovel ahead of the storm, it may be already too late. Queen City News reporter Derek Dellinger has been looking how well the shelves are stocked at potential storm hotspots. And Derek, what are you finding out?
Well, we are at a time of shortage, and we have shortages on top of shortages, so it's kind of making things worse, at least right now, depending on where you go. But as we found out a little bit earlier today, yeah, it may be a little bit too late, unless you're lucky. There's not much you can get for free these days, especially a high-demand item ahead of a winter storm. But Ace Hardware in Cornelius couldn't help but put this on the shelves.
If you don't have a sled, we did have some mismatched trash can lids we thought we'd give away just in case, you need a sled, and so we'd be happy to help out.
Dory Rice owns the store, which saw its stock and winter weather items disappear within the last 48 hours. Other than a few items of note, this is all they have for now.
The news hit about our wonderful winter weather. We actually were sold out in just a couple of days. We actually sold out pretty much yesterday lunchtime-ish.
Queen City News found things selling out all over northern Mecklenburg County. We went to area grocery stores where the supply really depended on where you went. One big thing, though, was milk. We noticed a lot of it running low. Bread, however, not so much.
I understand why.
We caught up with one man who was not one of the bread and milk types. He was actually doing some regular grocery shopping, but he couldn't help but notice the crowd and the rush and what they were getting.
Milk, bread, all the snacks for kids, because my kid's grown. Yeah. So if I had kids, you're wanting to have those easy snacks for the kids to have around the house if they don't have to go to school.
Things like batteries, flashlight, even like the flameless candles and things like that, something that will give you a little bit of light with the power out.
And if you're looking for the stuff for the next storm, it's best to try next week at a local hardware store. And while it will be spring before you know it, until then, we've got the next 48 hours to deal with. And in that time, we could be seeing something we haven't seen in a while.
It's not a big deal. Snow one day, gone the next day or the next. So.
One of the workers here at Food Line just in the past couple of minutes came out and told us they are nearly out of milk here. So in case you are one of those bread and milk types, just a heads up in case you're coming to the grocery store the next little bit. We have seen similar shortages, shall we say, or at least short supplies at also the Harris Teeter and Publix right across the street, across 77 here in Huntersville. For now, we are live in Huntersville. Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.